My child, I know that place where the world shattered, where the ground vanished beneath your feet without warning, where you now stand in the thick, suffocating darkness, that silence, screaming louder than any noise. I hear the questions you whisper into the void. Does anyone see me here? Does anyone care? Yes, I see you. Every tear you hide, every breath that aches, every fragment of your broken heart. I am kneeling beside you in this abyss. You feel buried, forgotten, beyond reach. But no pit is too deep for my voice to pierce. No darkness can drown out my whisper. I am here. Your pain is real. I do not dismiss it. Your fear is raw. I do not ignore it. But listen deeper now. Beneath the chaos, beneath the despair, my presence is the bedrock. You cannot feel yet. I am the God who descends into tombs, into failures, into the places shame calls too far gone. I enter the ruins you think define you, and I speak, rise. You ask how I could find you here. I carved my name on your soul before time began. You are not lost to me. Every step you took, even the ones that led you here, I was tracing your path. Through the night, remember Gethsemane, the sweat like blood, the disciples sleeping, the Father's silence. I too know the taste of abandonment. So when you cry, why have you forsaken me? We share one breath, one broken prayer. This is not punishment. It is sacred kinship. Breathe. Close your eyes. Silence the lies shouting, abandoned, unworthy, hopeless. Hear what is truer. You are mine. This is not the end. This is the hollow where I reshape you, where brokenness becomes a cradle for miracles, where the grave learns it holds no power over those I call my own. I am the resurrection. And this darkness, it is where your new life begins, my beloved. You hide in shadows, whispering, I am too shattered for grace. But what you call ruins, I call sacred ground. I am not watching from a distance. I am kneeling in the debris with you, gathering every fragment you named irreparable. The trust broken like glass, the promises that dissolved like salt in rain, the innocence you buried in shame's desert. Do you feel my hands? Not scrubbing stains, but anointing wounds with oil. Not recording failures, but writing a new language over your skin. Redeemed, wanted, mine. That lie you embraced? God helps those who help themselves. No, I move toward those who cannot move. When you were paralyzed by regret, I was the breath in your lungs. When you choked on, if only, I was the song in your silence, your deepest fall. It became my throne room. Where you see disgrace, I see a vessel ready for glory. Where you count losses, I plant resurrection seeds. This is my mystery. The very places hell marked for your destruction, I transform into portals of my power. That sin you think defines you, the one you whisper at midnight, I divorced it from your name before you breathed it. On the cross, I didn't just carry guilt. I annihilated its DNA. You're not healed. You're reborn. Now wear your freedom like a crown forged in supernovas. Your scars, they are not evidence of defeat. They are the coordinates where I meet you. Every fracture, a channel for my light. Every tear, a baptismal font. So bring me your unspoken grief, the memory that haunts you at 3 a.m., the addiction that whispers you're owned, the relationship that became a coffin. Lay them here, at my feet. Watch now, as I take what hell meant for death, and breathe into it holy fire. You will rise, not despite your brokenness, but because of it. For when you are weak, my strength becomes your bloodstream. My warrior, you ache for a dramatic sign, a parting of seas, a blaze from heaven. But my mightiest work unfolds in secret. That fragile prayer you whispered today, it split hell's gates. The tear you wiped when no one saw, it flooded my throne room with fragrance. That single step you took after falling, it shook the cosmos. I am not only in the earthquake, I am the pulse in your trembling. Not just in the fire, I am the warmth melting frost from your soul. You search for me in grand gestures, yet I am here, in the soup you shared with the lonely stranger, in the I'm sorry that cracked your pride, in the sweat on your brow as you rebuild what was stolen. This is holy ground. Your exhaustion, my canvas, your uncertainty, my tuning fork. Even your doubts are kindling for my fire of revelation. Today's ordinary is tomorrow's miracle. That seed of patience you planted, it will bloom into a forest of reconciliation. The forgiveness you chose like shards in your throat, it's already healing generations. Your small steps are tectonic shifts. When you feed the addict, you open prison gates. When you bless your enemy, you draft peace treaties for nations. When you sing in the fire, you teach stars to worship. This is incarnational mathematics, your obedience, plus my spirit, eternity interrupting time. I don't just resurrect corpses, I resurrect dreams in ICU wards, identity in brothels, dignity in bankruptcy offices. Feel this truth. You're not enough is my starting line. Where you see stagnation, I see roots drilling deep into grace. Where you count slow progress, I orchestrate a revolution of resilience. So when the night taunts nothing's changing, whisper, my promise. The kingdom is a whisper becoming a roar. Your healing isn't a photo finish, it's 1,000 sunrises painting your sky. Your restoration, not a product, but a person, me. Breathe, my child. This isn't delay, it's divine choreography. Every not yet is fertile soil. Every why is an invitation to know my heart deeper. Your story isn't paused. It's being written in gold ink, my lion lamb. This is not a finale, it's ignition. That ember in your spirit, the one guilt tried to smother. It's my breath in your bones, a nuclear sun I lit before stars sang. You whisper, but I still stumble. Child, your limp is where my glory bleeds through. Your scars, my battle flags, your tears. Holy water on pagan soil. I don't just forgive your past, I incinerate its chains. With resurrection heat, that shame you clutch like a shroud, watch it become wings. You fear the not yet? Child, delay is my devotion. I cultivate oaks in acorns. I brew oceans in dewdrops. Your waiting is not emptiness, it's womb space for galaxies. So rest here. Let your patience become prophecy. Let your trust scream louder than timelines. I am synchronizing your heartbeat with the new Jerusalem. You think you're leaving the valley? No. You're colonizing it with light. Where demons hissed forsaken, I will build an eternal garden, vines heavy with hope, roots drunk on grace, and your testimony is the gate. Feel this. My voice in you isn't a comfort. It's a command over chaos. When you speak peace to storms, legions freeze. When you kiss the leper, kingdoms tremble. When you rise after failing, hell's throne cracks. This is your true name. Walking tabernacle, grave robber of darkness, eternity's beachhead. So run, not from battle, but toward brokenness needing your fire. Take your anointed scars into brothels, boardrooms, war zones. Where you walk, my kingdom erupts. Forget surviving. You were born to raid hell with love. That addiction, your future pulpit, that bankruptcy, your offering plate, that betrayal, your holy oil. I am not done with you. I am preparing you to judge angels. So lift your head. Your story isn't ending. It's detonating. The world waits for one thing, a church that dares to be me. Flawed, fierce, forgiving. You are my answer. Now, breathe in faith. Exhale glory. Tear the sky where you stand.